Good afternoon. This is News at 2, live from Wisdom Yard Television. I am Toyosi Adeshino. The news headlines. It's not our duty to ban foreign missions financing EFCC. Interest rates to remain high until inflation comes down, Cardoso. Nigeria tops Africa's oil production with 1.28 MBPD in April. Now the news in details. The Economic and Financial Crimes Commission EFCC said it is not the place of the agency to ban or direct foreign missions on how they should handle their finances. The acting director of public affairs for the EFCC, Wisin Uwujeren, stated this in an interview with Arise Television. This comes after the advisory by EFCC to the Ministry of Foreign Affairs stating that all transactions at foreign missions should be conducted in Naira. Uwujeren said, "I don't think it's the place of the EFCC to ban or direct foreign missions in the manner or way they handle their finances. We recognize as a commission that foreign missions as representatives of their home countries enjoy certain diplomatic privileges by international law and the commission. It's not our place to want to interfere with some of the privileges that they enjoy under international law. It is not within the remit of the EFCC to either ban or direct foreign missions in the manner or way they handle their finances." The director, however, said there were concerns about certain practices observed in the handling of consular services by foreign missions, particularly the invoicing in dollars and determining exchange rates with Nigerians and foreign nationals. According to the EFCC, such practices conflict with existing laws and regulations in Nigeria and compel the EFCC to notify the missions of such practices through the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. The Organization of Petroleum Exporting Countries has said Nigeria's average daily crude oil production increased to 1.28 million barrels per day in April. This was contained in its latest monthly oil market report released on Tuesday. OPEC gathers data on crude oil production from two sources: direct communication from member countries and secondary communication such as energy intelligence platforms. The reports indicate that Nigeria's current output marks a 4.07% increase from the 1.23 million barrels per day recorded in March, representing the first month-on-month production growth in the year. With this volume of production, Nigeria has reclaimed its position as the largest oil producer in Africa, with Algeria following closely in second place with an output of 907,000 barrels per day. On the other hand, OPEC secondary sources reported Nigeria's crude production at 1.35 million barrels per day in April, indicating a 3.15% decline from the 1.39 million barrels per day recorded in March. According to the secondary sources, total OPEC 12 crude oil production averaged 26.58 MB in April 2024 and 48 TB lower MOM. Crude oil output increased mainly in Congo and Iran, while production in Nigeria, Iraq, and Venezuela decreased, the report said. This report aligns with the findings of the Nigerian Upstream Regulatory Commission, which revealed on Sunday that Nigeria's crude oil production increased marginally to 1.28 million barrels per day in April. However, this figure fell short of the 1.78 million barrels per day target set for funding the 2024 budget. Nonetheless, it surpassed projections from separate Reuters and Bloomberg surveys, which were based on shipping data and information from industry sources. The governor of the Central Bank of Nigeria, CBN, Olayemi Cardoso, said interest rates would remain high until inflation rate comes down. Cardoso stated this in a Financial Times report on Monday. The CBN boss also said orthodox policies would be implemented to tame inflation. He said there is every indication that MPC will do whatever is necessary to rein in inflation. Cardoso said they will continue to what has to be done to ensure that inflation comes down. Cardoso said the Apex Bank had been reoriented to focus on price and monetary stability. He said the official window of the foreign exchange FX market has been stabilized. According to the governor, investors previously had the tendency to head for the window in response to currency fluctuations. However, there has been a fundamental shift. Also, Cardoso maintained that raising interest rates has been crucial. He noted that high interest rates would not linger for too long and act as a disincentive to investment and production. Before the news comes to an end, listen to the headlines once again. It's not our duty to ban foreign missions financing, EFCC. Interest rates to remain high until inflation comes down, Cardoso. Nigeria tops Africa's oil production with 1.28 MBPD in April. Thank you for staying tuned. I remain Toyosi Adeshino. Good afternoon.